and this is another Jack coaching training, and because it's the end of the year, I actually wanted to ask you a difficult question, a question what might is kind of unpleasant question, and the question is, did you reach your goal this year? And if not, can you acknowledge, can you finger point why you didn't reach the goal? And if you did reach the goal, can you also explain or finger point why you reached the goal? I know this is a kind of touchy question because you might well not acknowledge that you set up a goal and you didn't reach it, but I think it is it's important to see what is working and not. And let me explain. Let me kick off this discussion, okay? Because you need probably some time to think about it, but in a minute I want you to answer it. So when I did my taxes in the beginning of the year, I came clearly to discover that my AdWords management service brought in the most money with the least amount of time. So I have a call tracker system and all kind of things where I love to do, but the actually working for AdWords was bringing the most money. So I decided at that point, all what I do is around AdWords. And you might say, Jack, why are you doing websites? Because those websites serve that I can do AdWords management for many businesses. So this is related to that. I did that by purpose, and I do a lot of things by purpose. But you will find out over time that they are all connected. You might think, it is overwhelming why you're doing certain things, but so those have all a reason. So with that said, I like you to answer, type in if you did reach your goal, yes or no. Did you reach your goal, yes or no? So Chuck said, no, I didn't take enough consistent action. Lawrence said no, Dale said no. I know, it's a touchy question, isn't it? Missed it by 10 miles. I don't know if 10 miles is a lot. If you consider 1,000 miles, 10 miles is not a lot, but no, it is not. So Care said no. Lack of sustained focus. No, I sent letters but no response. Have to follow up. Reality check. Yes. No. Back in a bit. Okay. So so would actually did set the goal? Do you have a whiteboard in your office? Do you have something written down what your goal is? So Ron said, I do. No, yes, yes, will written down in front of me. Yes, no. Stick note on my monitor. That is actually very good. No. So my goal was 5,000 a month on internet marketing, okay? So let me share what worked for me, and you might take benefit. I think every person is a little bit different, but this is me, okay? And I might be in different position. Okay, I don't read my emails. What do you say? I don't like still that you read my emails, but I don't read my emails. At least not before I did all the work what I now bring money. You understand what I'm saying? So first I go to the support tickets. I speak with my team and I help my clients. And then if I still have time over, I scan through my emails. Because those emails from those marketers are written so well, I have such a tend to check it out, and then most of the times, 9 of the 10 times, I don't like what they offer. So that is me, okay? I don't know what about you, but that is me. And because even if I don't make a lot of money with an action I do, but because it brings me money, I still do that action. Does that make sense? I just want to do first things what makes money. Okay? And when I check my emails, for example, I don't know for sure that it brings me money. It might be a great opportunity, and I'm so sure that I miss opportunities. Okay? I'm so sure about that. But the reality is, I still make a decent amount of money. And I don't want to lose that security. Does that make sense? So let's assume you have a couple of clients. And one of the clients is asking a question or needs some help. But on the other hand, you haven't read your emails the whole day. What are you going to do? Are you going to first help that client, or are you catching up on the emails? So this is just an example. Me, my priority is help that client because I got paid by that client and I don't want to lose that client. And I'm 100% sure I miss opportunities in my email. I do miss. And I even do miss very important emails. Okay, I do. But on the other hand, I make a decent amount of money with the things I do. So it's a kind of security. And this comes back to focus. Focus on the things what works. So first you set up a big goal. A big goal what you want to sacrifice for. Something like having not to work for the man, or do a world trip, or buy something for the person you love. Something like that, a big goal, okay? Then with that big goal you have to break it in pieces in weeks and translate it to actions. And because you work towards that big goal, those actions doesn't hurt so much anymore. So what I do is, how do you call that? Those are, I see how they call in English, not sticky notes, but they are 2" by 5" cards. And every day I write down action points. Index cards, yes, index cards. And every day, or better now, before I go to bed, I write down what I want, what are the open action points. And the strange thing for me is, because I write it down, I remember it. And because I remember them, it's automatically get the focus. So it's kind of stupid. It's elementary level, I know. It's not college level, because on the college level you probably have a computer system that points everything out what you have to do. But because I wrote it down, it gives me the focus I need to get it done. Does that make sense? So what I would like you to do is use those vacation time, relax time, you know, thinking about what you really want to achieve next year. Okay? And once you have that big goal, you have to, let's say you want to have an income from $10,000. So that would means that you have to have a certain amount of clients. So which pays a certain amount of money. So you have to break it down in those months. And maybe the first month you don't achieve it that easily, but the second month you achieve more. So you have to think about, you have to bring it down, bring it in smaller pieces, and then you have to think about it, how can I get those clients? Okay? And you have to work towards it. Does that make sense? So I just wanted to use this time around Christmas to reflect yourself, relax, think about what you really want to achieve, and I think the two words what will make you successful. Okay, I wanted to say those two words, but I like to hear them from you. What are the two words what make you successful next year? What do you think the two words will make you successful next year? Yeah, you got it. Everybody got it. Focus and goals. Focus, because you get so much distraction. Yeah, you guys got it. I'm very pleased that you guys got it. Patience and discipline. I don't know what you mean with patience. Maybe you mean determination. Determination. Not kind of patient. I don't think you need to be patient. Determination. So focus on the right goals that carry. Yeah. So don't get discouraged with the no's. Yeah, but you will not get discouraged with the no. So assume your goal. Okay, Ron, tell me what you would really achieve next year. Really. What makes you incredible happy? What would that be? What would you $15 a month, Lorenz said, okay? Okay, so Lorenz, do you think you care if if one of the 50 clients said no and one of the 50 said yes, and you feel you are in line to achieve $15,000 a month? Do you care about those 49 no's? No, you don't, because you know, if I call 50 clients, I get at least one. And if I get at least one of the 50 clients, I achieve my $15,000 a month. So you don't care about those no's anymore, because who cares? The next one probably say yes, and that helps me to get those $15,000 a month, and that makes me incredible happy. So you say, I don't care about you, you know. Next one will say yes, and that helps me my goal and achieve my day what I had, what had set as a goal. So you have to see, you have to come up with something what you feel good about it, and you don't care about what doesn't work. Okay. And how do you say that? And if somebody said no, doesn't mean that he doesn't like you. It just means maybe he didn't need your service, or he got somebody else, or what I feel, but maybe that's too much myself, is I feel you are very pity that you didn't hire me. That is what I always feel, because I know I could turn your business. That is how I feel every time. So so I feel more sad for them than I feel sad for myself, because I know I can help every business doing much better. So that is how I feel every time. And that I know if somebody said, Jack, if somebody for example wants a refund for my product, I said, I feel okay. Either you are a tire kicker, you buy products and you just go for the bonuses, or I feel sad because you didn't put enough effort in it, and I know my products are solid, so you probably will not become successful in anything. So I feel sad for you. So that's more or less my take. So with that said, I think we had a good introduction. Let's jump in local team Jack. Does that make sense? Do you have a specific script when getting a new customer? It depends. If I see him face to face, I always start with do you have enough business? I speak like business. I speak like in a way that business to business owner. I don't speak like an employee to a boss. I just say, also to my own clients, I said, how was last month? Very straight. And I just and also I care about them. I want them to succeed. So if they didn't do okay, I'm going to think with them what I could do better. Okay. So Jack, do you also sell websites or just PPC AdWords, or so how do you sell it? I mainly use the website for AdWords, and I prefer to have everything under control. That's my business, okay? Because I know with AdWords I make good money and I'm good in it. So if you don't have that knowledge yet, you might want to do Google Places, Google for Business, and that kind of things. You mastered it, yeah. I guess it's you learn over time, but I think I always had some feeling for it. So let me go to the local team Jack and see if you guys question have around that. So I saw a question: the contact page on one of my leads does not show the map or give direction. How can I fix it? That is strange. So if you go to the contact page, contact us, this map should always shown, but there are maybe some settings in Team Jack, like the contact information is not filled out, and don't forget the latitude and the longitude value, and you can get this via this link. The second option is that if you go to the contact page, you want to have the template contact. If those two are in place and you still don't see the contact page, make sure, there's another option, that you deactivate all the plugins and check if one of the plugins is blocking the contact page. If those three things are okay and you still don't see the contact page, send me support ticket. But I'm pretty sure one of those three is the problem. Any other question about the team? Local team, Jack? Okay, so we skip to the next topic, Lead Finder, Jack. Okay, let me go to Lead Finder, Jack. So I got a kind of the latest version. The interface may look a little bit different. I got a support ticket in the Facebook group saying that United Kingdom Southampton didn't work, and I haven't checked it out, so let me do it live in the webinar and see if we have a problem or not. United Kingdom roofers, and how do you spell Southampton or so? That is actually important. So let me go to Google. Southampton. Who is from that place? Who knows Southampton very well? And their soccer team. They have a Dutch trainer. Okay, so you see, Roofer Southampton, United Kingdom gives me results, so it is working. One of the settings were probably not correct. Any other questions about Lead Finder, Jack? Any other questions in general? Okay. Could you show how to set up a demo site and also what I to do to have on my end such as subdomains? Okay, so a demo site is nothing else than a real site. You install the plugin. Let me go back to the browser. So you install TeamJack installer. You select your version, click submit, and click submit. You go to TeamJack, enter your domain name of a licensed email name. You go to settings and you select one of the teams and you click on import team, and if you go to the front end, it should now say auto winding tinting. So the trick is more or less to install a default WordPress site. Everything else is incredibly easy. So with that said, you at this point you want to use cPanel, and then you search in the cPanel how to install a WordPress theme. You can install a WordPress theme on the main folder, and you do not enter any folder name. But if you enter a folder name, it will become a subdomain. Does that make sense? So installing default WordPress themes, for demo you just install them on subdomains. If you are an enterprise user, you can submit a ticket that for that domain the credits will not get counted. Okay. I have not installed this for some time because when I did initially, the software kills my sound and gives me big problems to get it working. Any chance since then? Yes, there are many kills my sound and gives my big, oh, it still kills your sound. So during that Lead Finder Jack is working, I think it mutes sound. I can't my emails to show up. I don't know what you mean. You mean from the form? Or, let's see if Florence, when doing a dig sweep, how many pages 1 to 5 let it run to get all the emails if there are 250 companies? You just, let me change back to Lead Finder Jack. You just click on dig deep. You don't have to do anything. You can, if it is an existing campaign and you want to redo it, you just uncheck all the search options so it does it completely by itself. It does it redo it again. So I don't know. There should be you don't need to care about 1 to 5 or whatever. As enterprise user, can I install many different niche sites in subdomains for demo purpose? Yes, you can. You want to submit a ticket that domain get used for demos. The only requirement I ask is that on all the sites the address and the phone numbers are the same, so it doesn't get used for lead gen. Where is the buy button on your team site, website? I don't know what you mean with that. You mean the PayPal button? The PayPal button actually, is that you're asking the PayPal button on the website team business side? Okay, so let me go back to, I'm getting good in it. So let me select that logo, and I know that logo will get changed, it's in the process. And then let me refresh this, and we got a complete new site. And I read more, go to the portfolio, read more, and then you see here PayPal. You see this PayPal? So actually, how I set it up is you go to Team Jack, and you scroll down, and now you see here PayPal. You see this? PayPal. You want to change the word PayPal with your actual PayPal code, what you get from PayPal. So change the word PayPal with the PayPal code. Are you planning on adding any more images for the portfolio? If not, are capturing the images from any text offer software that helps? Why don't you use Bing Ad Center for running ads? So I'm planning to make more portfolio images. Why don't upsell use Bing Ad Center for running ads? Yes, you can, but I would start with Google. What would you suggest to get started learning PPC AdWords? I'm going to start next month with the AdWords training. So we use one domain for all DAM sites as long as the phone number and address are the same. Yes. Could you ask everyone who's doing Google Places sales how much they are getting per month? Tried getting 500, but the response from the local business was very bad. I did manage to sell 2 at $1.99 per month. I have no idea how your partner is getting 1,000. $1.99 per month is good. Stick with it. $1.99 per month, and if you can get one per week, let's assume you get one client per week for $1.99 per month. So the first month you make $800 per month. The next month you make another $800, so plus the $800 plus the $800 from the previous month is $1,600. Okay, so it probably pays your mortgage. So then the following month you sign again for new clients is another $800. So $800 plus $1,600 is $2,400. That becomes good money. Okay. What's a good plan that results in one new client per month? I will come back to that very soon. Per week? Yeah, I come back to that very soon. If I upgrade Lead Finder Jack to Home Advisor, do I just open campaigns and check the research option and then search? Yes. But I will do some more training very soon about that. So this is what I think. And you might think a little bit different, or other internet marks will explain a little bit different. I don't care so much about initial payment. The most thing what I care is recurring. And if that recurring might not be that high, I'm okay also with that. But it needs to be recurring. I'm not going after one-time job. So that's me. My goal is always recurring. How do you know that the client won't walk after all the work you put into Google+? So the best situation, the ideal situation, is that you own the domain, you own the website, and you own the phone tracking number. And you just serve them to say, okay, I know Google Plus is very important, and by having that, it will generate a lot of calls for you. But let me do all the work. Rafael said $200 is too low per client. For $50,000 per month, that is 250 clients. I would try to get $750 and up. Yes, but you need to do more than Google Places for that. You need to do more for $750. So that is, you need to do more for that. You're tracking calls on Google Plus. I like to own everything. I like to own the website. I like to own the domain, and I like to own the phone number. That is me, and then I'm in control. Do I always achieve that? No, I not always achieve it. But you will find out if in business has not a problem with that. he will stick longer with you. So if you are on the settings and you want to see the whole list, you need to click on load more, and you see all the other. You see? There are many. So Will, send me a support ticket and I will help you with that. We need more training on getting leads for our clients, my opinion. Yes, I agree. Is Team Foundation geared for non-profits? Let me open this. Let me go to home. Now foundations is actually from the house, okay? So it's another foundations. So we can use these sites for Legion as long as we have different domains? Yes. That is how many do, and for renting out. So you can either sell them, but you can also use it for yourself. Non-profits would be a great new team to create. Yep, just put it in Facebook as an ID and I will add it to the list. Life insurance. Let me check. Not yet, but put it in a Facebook group, and if it got a lot of votes, we will insurance agent. Yeah, insurance agent. Is that the same? So check that out. If you insurance agent, if that has life insurance. Let's see. Oh, this life insurance. Yes. So it includes that. Damn, late again, said Mark. No problem. Relax. You had to work late, Mark? So yes, you can remove that image very easily. It is on the home page. You go to home, and then this last code is the image. You delete it, you click update, You refresh, and now that image is gone. How would you handle multiple locations for a client? It depends if they want to have the same domain or not same domain. I would prefer different domains, but it depends on how they are organized. Could you do a template on container and storage business? So I will make a new vote in Facebook very soon. So please add all those ideas in it, and you guys can vote on them. And again, which have the most votes will get them done. Okay. First, probably most all of your wishes get fulfilled sooner or later. So if you don't do auto insurance, but you do life insurance, you just delete that option, that page. Can I move or copy a domain that are built on a subdomain? Yeah, there are tools for that. So just ask around in the Facebook group and use one of those tools. Okay, so Jeffrey has actually a good question. Is anybody prospecting to clients with websites using the approach that many have old, tired websites that don't work on mobile phones? And this product will fix both those points. So instead of going after business who don't have a website, you're going after business who have an old website, an outdated. So the question is a little bit with that, how do you determine if a website is old, or you just assume all of them are old? And maybe 80% of the time you're right. It's better than never right. And if they have a website, then you are more likely to find their email address, so you can do an email campaign. So most probably don't work on mobile. So yeah, if you have an existing website, it's very hard to make that responsive. And if they have, and not all of them or most of them, they don't have a mobile version either. Jack, can you put the live chat on these sites? Yes, you can. It's work as same as any other WordPress site. Crash my site twice, then that plugin is not healthy. So you need to get another server for the chat. Okay, Adrian, send me a support ticket. It is a little bit too much text to read it, and I will look into it. Any other questions before we I think I asked this wrong. Can I copy a website that built with your tool on a subdomain to the area where I can sign it to a client? It's kind of the same, Mark. You need a clone copy tool. Link to replay. So actually this works very simple. For a week, Lead Finder Jack /training. For a week, the replay are on Lead Finder Jack /training. Okay, for about a week. Once that week is over, or there's a new webinar, you go to the membership site, which you probably should visit once a week anyway, because I'm constantly updating it. And under coaching, you see coaching class, which have all the replays. And there is also how-to videos. And there is a resource which you want to check out once in a while. So which from the membership site you mean, the link? Let's see. Let me log out to make sure I give the right link. That is where you want to check in. If yes, the copy on your sites, will we get Google penalized for duplicate content? No. Duplicate content is for 90% fake and is introduced by people, by product creators who sell products which avoid duplicate content. What you don't want is that you have duplicate content on the same domain name, but another domain name it is not. If you want to have some resources, send me a support ticket and I will link to those resources. It has been answered multiple times in Facebook. Yeah, Dola, just send the support ticket with that approval and I will confirm it. So definitely send the support ticket too, and I will speak with the software programmer to see what we can do. So Will said, Jack, I love the way you have everything laid out. It took me a little while to figure out, and thank you for taking the time to break it all down. Thanks, Will. Do you have contracts that I can use to have my clients sign for what they want me to do? Yeah, go to the resources page and there are several contracts and you can use it as a base and add it to your need. So that is, you know, did it just, how do you say that? It's like it becomes not a Wikipedia, but something like it becomes a really good resource for a lot of you guys, which has every time when somebody posts in Facebook or I see something, I come across them, I put it here. So if you need something, you want to check out the resources. So I bought Office 2013. It is so easy to import the letters and letters to mail out to letters. Yes, it is. But you took action, okay? And not everybody likes to learn it, and you should to get new clients. And you need clients to achieve your goal. Terry said, sold an order today, $299 initial payment and $99 per month. Hair salon team. Good job, Terry. Did you sell it via your website, web design site, or you sold it just via the phone or whatever? No, called on them locally. Yeah. Terry, do you have a headset with you, and can you recall how that conversation went with question you asked? Not today. Okay. So what is included in the monthly maintenance fee? What do you do for those $99 per month, Terry? Well, what I remember, he creates one video per month, and he does kind of SEO, but more related to Google for Business, Google Places, Google Plus. That's what he shared. Set up business directories and send Starts Plus video. So one video per month, I believe. Correct, Terry? For YouTube, and you do business directories and probably make sure that it is showing up in the Google Places. Regarding AdWords, what sort of ROI would be considered typical? John, do you want to know how I convert a client? Do you if they say how much should I spend? And that is the typical question what I get in the beginning. And what I say is, imagine you have a black box in your shop. You put $1 in and get $5 out. How much money would you put into it? And they get it. So most of the clients say, Jack, spent $2,000 or so, and once they see the results, they said, don't cap it. But it's kind of yeah, I don't have a lot of problem to convert somebody for AdWords. So Mark, you think not on the right way. Mark said a dollar can cost $4, of a click can cost $4. That is not how you want to think about AdWords. You want to think in AdWords in ROI terms, in return on investment. It's the only thing what cares about. And I'm that black box for the client. I make sure that ROI is working. When will the AdWords training be coming? Next month. So next month, after the holidays, I have to charge myself, make a sales ladder, all kind of things. So, yes. So, but those are the things you can ask. Besides so I don't do only the, how do you say that? I'm not only an AdWords manager. I do the website. I understand the businesses. I understand the business owners. I do the conversion with the clients. So that will be a paid course, yes. If you were to start over, what would you do in the industry to make money quickly? Yeah. You will. Do you know why I laugh? because a couple of years ago I asked the same questions to somebody who was thinking they would succeed too. To start over, what would you do in this industry to make money quickly? Let's say I made a lot of mistakes, and I did, which has cost me a lot of money. But on the other hand, with those learnings, you know what works. And I'm probably going to make a lot of other mistakes in the future too, because I keep trying things out. But I keep the things what works. So at the end you have got a pretty good package what works. But now, I don't know how to answer that question, Will. So the very first thing what you need to understand is that you only become successful if you put energy in something. Okay, you have to you need to want to succeed. Okay, it makes a big difference if you need the money or you can use the money. When you need the money, when you need to succeed, you work faster. Okay, you act faster. The downside is if you need the money and you read all those nice emails and they promise you a mountain of gold, you're more tentative to believe them. So you're jumping from WSO to WSO to WSO, buy everything, and you have so much that you don't put anything in practice. And sad to now, the person who wrote that PDF, he probably didn't put it in practice either. He just got an idea from somebody, and I don't say it's a bad idea, but there's no backup, there's no support, it's just an idea. What do you mean the conversion with clients? So if, like I said, if I speak with a client, when I speak with a client, okay, conversions. So what is the main thing a business owner wants? What is the main thing what a business owner wants? Sales, customers, leads, okay? And that results in money, okay? Do they really care how much they spend? Do business owners really care how much they spend? Not really, no. I don't know how many you have dealt with local business owners. They are not afraid to take a risk. Everyone has a budget, kind of, Terry, kind of. Once you prove that you bring business in it, they get it. They understand that they understand investment. You probably think in cost, but they think in investment. So what you want to make sure is that the money gets well spent and they see return of investment. Return of investment is the most important thing when you speak with a local business owner. Not cost per click, not your service cost. The money they spend, they want to see profit from it. Do you get that? Most of your guys think, oh, a click of a roofer or whatever costs $20, $25, and they stick with that discussion. It is not about those $20, because if that customer brings in $1,000 and it costs $200 to bring that customer in, that roofer company has probably $500 profit. Does everybody get that? So that is the kind of, that will be one of the topics in the AdWords training. How to think on how to set your mindset. Okay, so it's not only about the technical part. It's also about the website, keywords, ads, website, phone conversation, call tracking, all kind of things, prospecting, phone conversations, all kind of things. And I do this now for years. Okay, it's not something that I have an idea. Okay, it's not something that I read something and I want to I want to share what I read. No. Thanks, Bob. So that is the AdWords training. So with that said, we are 1 hour on the call, and I really appreciate your time close to Christmas. I hope you have a nice time, take off, enjoy, relax, and what you want to do is, when you relax, when you take a shower, when you're on walk, when you're in the ocean, when you're in the bed, whatever you want, you want to think about what you really want to achieve as a goal. Okay? And then put it in small pieces and work towards the goal. And calling up and whatever you have to do is not so painful anymore, because it serves your goal. So with that said, I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas and some nice good holidays. I might send the enterprise members an email soon about a special offer, and so you want to just check that your email in the coming days, because I'm working on something very big, and the enterprise members get the opportunity first. So with that said, Merry Christmas, and looking forward to see you all back for the next training, Sunday or Tuesday, whenever you have time. Thank you so much.